Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, sometimes Monday through Thursday when you get sick. Sorry, guys, we'll talk about that. Just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I am your host. Guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell, and let's get into it. Poloniex says hacker's identity is confirmed, offers last bounty at $10 million. Guys, last week Poloniex got hacked, and I guess they found him, and they're offering $10 million to bring him in. Bitcoin-friendly Javier Milei wins Argentina presidential election. And Fidelity seeks green light for Ethereum ETF following BlackRock's filing. It's starting. Guys, to the market right now. Current market cap sitting at 1.42 trillion, up 2.2 from yesterday. The greens keep coming. Bitcoin dominance 51.2%. ETH dominance 17.1%. ETH dominance ticking back up. Gwei 23. 23 Gwei will get the ETH transaction. And Fear and Greed 74. All right, guys, let's go through that top 100, see what's going on. Bitcoin, since the last time I talked to you, which was Thursday, has been all over the damn place. We're going to talk about that. But let's look at the top 100, see if there are any outliers. Is it a green day? Is it a red day? Man, I don't know anymore. The swings have been so crazy, but I'm assuming green. Let's go. Bitcoin up 1.88% on the day. Ethereum finally doing something, 3.65%. Outside of that, let's see if we got anything over 5. Link still melting faces, 6.91 to the upside. Jeez, Cass up 73% on the week. Holy shnikes. Missed that guy. Missed the boat on that one. HMAR up 8.6%. Lido DAO up 10.33 for the day. Near Protocol 15.96 for the day. 5.11 for Aptos. 7.09 for Mutable X. I am X, and I am surprised. Injective finally coming back. 7.94 for the upside. 6.45 for Render. 7.47 for the Graph. GRT. Guys, it's looking like a green day. Algorand 7.55 on the day. 18.14 for Synthetics. Hello, Synthetics. Welcome to the party. 5.45 for Phantom. 4.92. KuCoin shares almost at 5% of the day. 9% for Gala Games. 9.01 now as we're speaking. Mina 6.73 dipside. 6.71 for Pancake Swap. 8.62 for Arware. 7.4 for ApeCoin, 5.46 for Pepe, 5.55 for Rose. I gotta get a bag of Rose. I do. I keep putting it off. I think that's the next thing I'm gonna buy. 15.63 for FET. FET is melting faces. I need more FET. I do. I have a little bag, a little big bag. And that's it. That is your top 100, guys. Yeah, hope you're making some money. All right, Bitcoin. Last I left you, we had done this little descending channel. I said it looked weak. We could potentially go to break to the downside and roll over. That's exactly what we did last time I was speaking to you guys. Please, if you don't trust me, go watch the video, the last video from last week. So we fell out of it. And here's where our trend landed. I said it could be one of two things. It could be this bottom trend line, the original ascending triangle that we broke out of, or it could be the top of that ascending triangle, which was right here, 55.2-ish. But we hit the trend line, bottom trend line of that ascending triangle, which it was an idea, and it held. We respected it here in all these candles. These are 4 hours. Ripped down to it. It broke up. Now, we're kind of making 36,250 support again. Didn't hold, broke back down below it, broke back up, blah, 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 blah. Kind of rode it here. And last night, we just broke out again. And we broke up above 37. And it looks like 37's looking like strong support again. Hopefully it holds. Guys, what we're looking at potentially on the 1 hour is a mini bull flag kind of thing going on. Let's look on 2 hours, see what the structure looks like. Yeah, structure looks a little bit better. Mini bull flag, mini bull pennant. We'll do something like this. Again, guys, these are always just ideas. There are people, and I don't subscribe to this. I don't. I know I will probably get heat for saying this, but there are people that will tell you that they can tell you exactly what direction it'll go. They say, make a decision. Is it going up or is it going down? And I say, that's hogwash. Anybody tells you that they know exactly what direction the price is going to go, they're lying to themselves. Or lying to you. That's the camp I'm in, guys. The best you can do is prepare yourself, in my opinion, for a move to the upside or a move to the downside. Either way, use your RSIs, use all your other indicators, use, if you're using Market Cipher, if you're using, I guess Ben's new one is High IQ, another Lux Algo, there's all sorts of them out there. My point, use all those indicators, they help to get in at entries and things like that, but all these patterns have a potential to go up and a potential to go down. It's just what's the stronger potential, and that's what you're betting on. But I'm always in the mindset of if the price action doesn't go the direction you're thinking it's going to go, have an alternative idea. What's wrong with that? So we're looking at a potential bull pennant, potential bull flag. If this breaks the upside, the generic way of measuring these are you use the flagpole and usually get about 75% of this. I've probably told you guys this about a million times. If we get 75% of this move and it breaks out right here, we will be looking at roughly, we'll just call it 38. 38.1. Something like that. 38.1. Again, we've got, 38 has been that strong resistance. So, it would make sense. But the point is flags, bull pennants, they're basically continuation patterns of the trend. And from starting here, this is a mini uptrend, right? So hopefully, keep your eye on it. Let's see what it'll do. Yeah, we'll leave it there, see what this thing goes. But outside of that, guys, here's what I'm looking at. If we break out of this pennant and break out to the upside, that'd be good. This is looking a little weak, though. RSI is rolling over. Money flows coming out. God, let's look at smaller time frames. Give me a second. It still might roll over a little bit, but it is kind of bottoming right here, which could be good. The 30-minute looks rough. 7-minute. How we looking, bud? Seven minutes looking good, though. Green dot ticking to the upside. I say just watch that triangle, man. If you get a breakout and a retest, especially on the 30-minute or the 1 hour, which are looking kind of weak right now, that might be your signal. But you know the levels I'm looking at. We got to break this 37.589. We'll call it 37.6. Flip that into support, which we have not done since this uptrend. Resistance here, resistance here. And 38. 38 is 38 double top rollover. See you later. Buy. That's what we did. That's what I was telling you guys about last week. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, guys. 38 is key. 38. If we break 38, flip it to support, we're off to the races. Again, what I'm kind of in the camp of and what I'm hearing a lot of people talk about is a potential run to 40, 42-ish. From there, you're going to see a pullback to potentially back down to the 30s before this thing finally takes off. Keep that that idea on the back burner. Because that's kind of where my head's at too. I think if we run the 40, like I said, I've got my orange line at 39.9. I will start scaling out of some of my riskier alt plays and wait for Bitcoin to pull back. Here's my thought process on that, right? I would rather buy back, take profit, which I'm significantly in profit right now. I'd rather take some profits off the table, wait for another, if Bitcoin keeps running, I would wait for, and I don't mean just in Bitcoin, I mean in the overall market. You use Bitcoin as a barometer, but I would wait to see what Bitcoin's going to do past 40. If it keeps going, I will gladly buy in, looking for another entry. That's whatever. I took profits off the table. If we jump back down to 30, I would hate to lose all those profits and start from scratch again. That's just where my head's at. I don't usually play like that, but I'm just looking at it going, yeah, we're probably gonna get that pullback. So that's where my head is at. I could be wrong. Again, not financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just staring at lines on the screen. Is this Microsoft Paint? I don't know. You tell me. But that is, I'm just giving you guys my game plan. I would rather secure profits, get back in at a higher level, than have it tank back down to 30 and lose all the profits and start over again. That's kind of my safe play. That's what I'm doing. All right, guys, on the news. Poloniex hacker's identity is confirmed, offers last bounty at 10 mil. A community member questioned with why Poloniex needed to send an on-chain message in 15 different languages if the hacker's identity was truly confirmed. Crypto exchange Poloniex recently posted a message to the hacker responsible for stealing over 100 million in digital assets from one of its wallets, saying that it has identified the person and is giving the perpetrator a chance to return the assets in exchange for a $10 million bounty. An on-chain message shared by blockchain security firm Peck Shield on social media shows Poloniex message to the hacker. According to the exchange, it has already confirmed the hacker's identity. The exchange further highlighted that it is working with various law enforcement agencies from the United States, Russia, and China. Furthermore, Poloniex mentioned that the stolen funds are already marked and cannot be used. Even though it's confirmed the hacker's identity, the exchange gave the hacker a chance to return the funds by November 25th and get a $10 million white hat reward. However, if the funds are not returned, police forces will take action. So you're offering this dude $10 million to give you $100 million back? I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. While the message indicates that the hacker is identified, some community members are unconvinced about the new development. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, a community member said that the exchange wouldn't need to involve the police in 3 different countries and send the same message in 15 different languages if the hacker is already identified. The hack happened earlier in November when a crypto wallet belonging to Poloniex had suspicious outflows. On November 10th, various blockchain security firms determined that more than $100 million was drained from the exchange's wallet. In response to the attack, Poloniex disabled the wallet for maintenance. In addition, the exchange also offered a 5% bounty for the return of the funds. On November 15th, the exchange resumed withdrawals after enlisting the help of a security auditing firm to enhance its security. Well, we'll see. Bitcoin-friendly Javier Milei wins Argentina presidential election. Milei won over 5% of the votes, with 99% of the votes counted in the runoff presidential election. Argentina's Bitcoin-friendly Javier Milei Cyrus won the county's presidential runoff election on November 19th, beating out his opponent, Sergio Massa. With almost 99% of the votes counted, Milei won. I don't have the I'm sorry if I'm slaughtering this dude's name. I make jokes to kind of make it more fun, but I'm sorry. Milei won over 55% of the votes, giving him a nearly 3 million vote lead, according to Bloomberg data. Massa, the country's minister of economy, called Milei to congratulate him on the victory after more than 90% of the votes were counted before the announcement of the first official results. Milei will take office on December 10th. Awesome for Argentina, I guess. Is that good? I have no idea. I mean, I'm glad that he's crypto-friendly. Argentina's long-lasting inflation crisis has been a heated topic in the South American country. God, I can't talk. With the Argentina peso recording a 140% increase in annual inflation in the last 12 months. Welcome to America, too. Milei has been vocal about his criticism towards the country's central bank, referring to it as a scam and a mechanism by which politicians cheat the good people with inflationary tax. I agree. That's welcome to traditional banking. Welcome to the Federal Reserve. He's referred to Bitcoin as a movement toward the return of money to its original creator, the private sector. However, he has not signaled any intention to make Bitcoin legal tender in the country. Masa's view on the money, banking, and cryptocurrency industries appear to be polar opposite of Milei's. In October, he pledged to launch a central bank digital currency, if elected, to solve Argentina's long-lasting inflation crisis. Bullshit. How does a CBDC solve inflation? Someone let me know. Am I missing something? Am I dumb? Probably. Massa won the first round of Argentina's presidential election in October. However, it wasn't enough to win the presidency outright, triggering a final runoff vote. Prior to that, Milei won Argentina's primary election against Massa and other candidates in August. Well, I hope that's good for Argentina. I mean, he's pro-crypto and pro-Bitcoin, so I'm for it, but I don't know anything about the dude. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. And last but not least, Fidelity seeks green light for Ethereum ETF following BlackRock's filing. Everybody's going to piggyback. Do the exact same thing as Bitcoin. The SEC has got a lot of weight on their shoulders. Outside of that, I made a statement that it'll probably get approved this month. Clearly, it's not going to happen. I'm wrong. It happens. I had the hopium. Probably first quarter of January now, guys. Just days after BlackRock filed for iShares Ethereum Trust, asset management firm Fidelity has applied for its own Ethereum ETF. Fidelity, an asset management firm overseeing $4.5 trillion in assets, has become the latest firm to seek approval for a spot ETH ETF. In a filing with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission on November 17th, Fidelity proposes to list and trade shares of the Fidelity Ethereum Fund on the CBOE BZX exchange, the filing stated. According to the registration statement, each share will be represented in a fractional, undivided beneficial interest in the trust net assets. The trust asset will consist of ETH held by the custodian on behalf of the trust. The filing declared that United States citizens lack a low-risk avenue to expose themselves to ETH. U.S. retail investors have lacked a U.S.-regulated U.S. exchange-traded vehicle to gain exposure to ETH. It further argued that the existing methods for accessing digital assets involve encountering counterparty risk, legal uncertainty, and technical risk. Meanwhile, it noted that investors across Europe have access to products that trade on regulated exchanges and provide exposure to a broad range of spot crypto assets. On August 15th, Cointelegraph reported that the first European spot Bitcoin ETF, the Jacobi Bitcoin ETF, was approved to be listed on the Euronext Amsterdam Stock Exchange. Moreover, the filing proposes that if an ETH ETF had been available to U.S. citizens, the losses incurred from the now defunct firms like FTX, Celsius Network, BlockFi would be considerably lower. If a spot ETH ETP was available, it is likely that at least a portion of the billions of dollars tied up in those proceedings would still reside in the brokerage accounts of U.S. investors. Fidelity's filing comes after recent news that BlackRock officially filed for a spot ETH ETF, the iShares Ethereum Trust, with the SEC on November 16th. The week before BlackRock registered the iShares Ethereum Trust with the Delaware's Division of Corporations. This occurred almost 6 months after it filed for its spot Bitcoin ETF application. Fidelity is the 7th firm to apply for an ETH ETF among a list of firms including VanEck, 21 Shares, ARK Invest, Grayscale, and Invesco Galaxy. Well, guys, there you have it. ETH ETFs all around. Yeah, Bitcoin one last time. We're gonna expand this for you guys to get one last look at it before I close it out. Something like this, guys. It's kind of running. Whatever, we'll play the tops of both of those. Why not? just keep your eye on it. If we lose this bottom support line, hopefully you get a bounce at 37 even. Because 37's been a turd too. 37 and 38, man. But that's it, guys. That's all I've got for you this morning. If you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications, watch the videos, share the videos on all of your social channels, and above all, if there's anything you can do to help spread the adoption of crypto and help grow this channel, please like the videos. It's the smallest thing you do, but the biggest thing you can do. Outside of that, guys, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. I am out of here.